Hi everyone, it's Kelly. Today I have an altered book box to share with you. Before I do that though, I would like to say a few thank yous. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for the lovely comments. I've tried my very best to reply to them all, but if I've missed you, do let me know. Also, thank you to Beth. I think it's Beth's Scrapbook Room. I'll put the link below, who did a shout out from my Caged Fairy video and sent people over. Thank you to Jane at Velocity Vet 1 for exactly the same. She did a whole entire video dedicated to my Caged Fairy video, which was just lovely of her. So thank you to her. And thank you to Miranda, who is Miss Liberty 25, who also asked people to come and check me out. So thank you very much, ladies. I've had something like 200 and something new subscribers this past week, so it's been amazing. So today I have this to share with you. This is an altered book box. It's a little bit smaller than A4 size. I've made it using the Prima Lyric collection with a lot of pieces from that collection. So this is the front, and I have the rolled paper, which I got from somebody whose name I can't remember, who said that they got it from Miranda, who's Miss Liberty 25. So there we go. So if we start this side on this roll of paper here, so this is a very pretty piece. Sorry, that's my door. Sorry about that. Right, so here we have in the top corner, in the first roll, this is a very beautiful piece of paper. I didn't want to change this too much because I thought it was really pretty. So what I've done on the chandelier is I've added some drop beads and gems and some other gems, just to kind of give it a bit of dimension, give it a bit of something, but also leave the paper quite plain. And I've just dressed it with some gesso and some moulding paste and some Snow-Tex as well. And then down in the bottom corner here, I've done some texturing with a brick mask, and I just made that pink. I've got a handmade flower, I've got an I Am Roses flower, I've got one of the lyric flowers. I made a little stem with some rosebuds and some leaves. This piece here is cut out of a trim that I had. Over this side I've got a birdcage piece which I've fussy cut from the collection. I've got a little lovebird from Crafty Embleys which I have embossed. I've got a puzzle piece which I've coloured the appropriate colour for the collection. Under there I've got a doily, I've got a metal piece, I've got a metal leaf up here, and I've got some more fussy cuts from the collection poking out the sides. So that's that side. Then if we move to the middle fold, at the bottom here we've got some more brick mask in the soft pink and some more texturing, as you can see. I have a bit of cheesecloth which I've dyed black, which runs from here right the way through up to here. If we start down here, I have a very large gem which I've textured again, a little vial which I've put some glitter in and textured, a couple of flowers in there, frame from the collection which I've actually used the packaging behind, which says adorable, and it's like a dictionary definition. I've got a flower spray from the Lyric collection poking out here, a canvas resist butterfly. I'd never used those before, and if you watch my Mother's Day video you'll know that I didn't know what to do with them, so I worked that out and did that there. Then we've got a music note here behind, then we've got another puzzle piece here which I've painted a different colour, another music note, and a metal flower here, and then another one of these gem flourishes up here. Then if we move around a bit to in between this fold and the base, I've got some flowers here, I've got a light bulb that says love, I've got a spool, and then I've got that cheesecloth which runs right the way through, which is wrapping around that spool. So at the top, move that back, my camera doesn't zoom in and out, so I have to move the piece around to show you, sorry. So at the top we've got some more brick mask here in the pink. There's an embossed splatter in the corner right the way up here, which I don't know if you can see, you'll see that better in the photos. And then this flag is a piece that I fussy cut from the 12 by 12, and then I've got the paper clip on top of that too. Then if we go down the side, I cut out the tape measure and just sort of ruffled that to pop it up a bit. I've got a gem spray here. Then I've popped these pieces up. They're all from the paper line and they're all popped up on pop dots. This bit here is actually on cardboard and then on pop dots, so that I could bring it out even further, and that says remembering these special moments. Then in the gap here, which I don't know if you'll see very well, there's a bit on the paper that looks like it's got masking tape cut out and then it's been stapled on. So I've raised the back bit, and then I've actually cut out masking tape and stuck on 2 little staples. So, and there's another embossed splatter down here. So the chain across the front actually is for the closure. So this is the side, so I've got music notes in masking paste down the side, modelling paste, and the chain runs across and hooks on a little nail that I've put in here, and then I've made this charm which has got music notes and dangly things and what have you on it. So let me show you the top. The top and the bottom are the same. So this is the top. This is again the music note mask, and I've put modelling paste around that, and then I've sprayed in a few different colours of my Lindy's on there to sort of match the paper collection. And if I turn that back over again, the bottom is the same. And then if we go to the back, this is the back. So there's quite a lot of layers on the back actually. So first of all, I did there is a piece of the paper line behind. Then I did some more of the pink modelling paste, and I did a jigsaw puzzle pattern, and that's still poking out in a few places. Then over the top of that I laid some dress pattern paper, which I'd stamped with all the stamps from the collection in random places, so that there's bits of the paper line still poking out sort of all over the place, and then this texture from beneath as well. Then for the detail here, I've got a big lyric flower here. Then to this side I've got a crafty emblems piece, a music note piece which I've flocked. I've got a handmade rolled rose. I've got a Prima clock face vintage trinkets, which I've put a piece of the paper line in the middle. I've got another music note piece here. I've got a gem flourish. I've got some flowers, another piece of the paper line, another gem flourish over here, big piece of the paper line here. There's a doily running right the way around the background, another leaf, another gem flourish, another piece in the paper line, big resin heart, metal flower which I've actually put a bead in the centre of, and there's that now poking out the side there which the chain attaches to. Then on the binding, this was great fun actually, I have laced the binding, which is this really holy ribbon trim with the word love in small ribbon, and then that same small ribbon in 3 different colours to match the paper line. I've tied a bow at the bottom, and then to the sides of that I've got this really pretty heart trim which runs along down the sides. Then on the inside, if you think that's finished, it's not. I have, bear with me, let me undo this. So if we undo the catch, I wanted to make this into a storage box. That was the idea of this box. Let me move that around a bit so you can see that better. I wanted to make this into a storage box, so I didn't want to leave it as it was. So first of all, on this side I've done the dress pattern paper with the stamps over again. Then I've got an embossed splatter here, and I don't know how well you can see this, but there are drips and sort of like coffee mug rings and stuff which I've done in the paint on that side. Then on this side I have made this flap, and this is a little handle for my flap, and this is a piece from the paper line which I've again distressed and what have you. I've put these little flowers on, and I've raised up the bird just to give it a bit of texture there, and like I said, I've made this handle. And then if we pull this handle up, underneath I have made, I had a little bit of help from my husband on this one, I've made these dividers so that I can put things in these little holes, which is fab. That was a lot of fun to do. We made that out of the back of an old photo frame. And then again, same as this side, covered that in the music note paper with the stamps. But that then, with the flap, of course, holds everything in. I can pop the flaps back down under there, and they've got these little magnets at either side to sort of hold them in. So there we go. That is my Prima Lyric Collection altered book box. I hope you like it. Please feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments, and I will of course insert some still photos now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
you.